Hi everyone, I'm Ava, and welcome back to Your Financial Journey. Recently, we covered the 10 largest banks in the US on this channel. Powerful institutions that not only impact the entire economy, but also safeguard the deposits of millions of Americans. But banks aren't the only organizations who keep Americans' money protected. Credit unions do too. Credit unions are institutions that function similar to banks in accepting deposits, making loans, and providing other financial services, but they're different in that they have no shareholders. Credit unions are not-for-profit, member-owned cooperatives. That means members often get to vote on key aspects of running the organization, and profits are returned to members in the form of higher savings rates or lower loan rates. In a way, they're like other community-oriented banks, with the catch, if you will, that you need to be a member to bank with them. And to become a member, a certain community bond is usually required to join, such as working for a particular employer or living in a certain place. So even if you like a certain credit union, you may not be able to bank with them if you don't meet their membership requirements. So always check before you join. Still, many are national organizations, and according to America's credit unions, there are over 140 million credit union members in the United States, making them a crucial backbone of countless communities. So today, we'll be covering the 10 largest credit unions in the United States, based on asset size or the total value of all the assets the bank owns. We'll go from number 10 to number 1, and share a bit about each credit union's community and focus as we go. Let's get started. 10. Suncoast Credit Union. Starting off our list is Suncoast Credit Union, which was originally founded in 1934 as the Hillsborough County Teachers Credit Union for local educators. Suncoast is headquartered in Tampa in Florida, but it's expanded over time to serve many more counties. And now, membership is no longer limited to just teachers, but available to anyone who lives, works, or is a part of a community in Florida. In fact, with over $18.8 billion in assets under management, Suncoast is the state's largest credit union. Beyond financial services, Suncoast offers both youth and senior outreach programs, awards scholarships for the financially disadvantaged, and donates to charities that operate in its counties. For many Floridians, Suncoast isn't just where they deposit their money, but a crucial part of their community. 9. Alliant Credit Union. In ninth place is Alliant Credit Union, with around $19.7 billion in assets. Established in 1935 as the United Airlines Employees Credit Union in Chicago, it grew into a national organization that now serves more than 900,000 members in the U.S. That's partly because it expanded its membership, which is now available to employees of any of the various businesses and organizations it partners with and anyone in eligible communities near its Chicago headquarters. What's unique about Alliant is the branchless model it has, because instead of focusing on physical locations, it offers all of its services online. That allows it to offer competitive digital banking options, including high-yield savings accounts, credit cards, and various loans. That makes it especially appealing to people who prefer convenience over traditional branches. And today, Alliant is considered one of the nation's top-tier digital credit unions. 8. Golden One Credit Union. At number 8 is Golden One Credit Union, which serves over 1 million residents of, as its name implies, the Golden State, or California. It was first established in 1933 in Sacramento for just state employees, but now its membership is open to all Californians, and the credit union has about $20.3 billion in assets. And like Suncoast, Golden One is known for giving back to its community. In addition to offering its members advice and educational materials to help them manage their money, it awards scholarships, supports grants, and provides sponsorship for community initiatives. It even sponsors the Golden One Center, which is the home of the NBA's Sacramento Kings. In a lot of ways, it's similar to our next credit union. 7. Mountain America Credit Union. With nearly 1 million members and about $20.2 billion in assets, Mountain America Credit Union takes 7th place. It too was founded in the mid-1930s, in Utah as the Salt Lake Telephone Employees Credit Union, though it later merged with other credit unions and expanded its reach to cover 5 states across the West today, though membership is limited to residents of Utah and employees of affiliated organizations. Mountain America offers a wide range of financial services and resources, with an emphasis on financial education, affordable home ownership, and charitable giving. It even has its own Mountain America Foundation, which offers scholarships and grants. And while the credit union doesn't exactly sponsor a stadium like Golden One, it did recently secure a deal that renamed Arizona State University Stadium, home to the Sun Devils, to the Mountain America Stadium, which is pretty close. 6. America First Credit Union. Up next, we have America First Credit Union, which was also established in Salt Lake City in the mid-1930s. It originally served a different group of people, though, starting out as the Fort Douglas Civilian Employees Credit Union. But the credit union is no longer so niche, with membership open to eligible areas in various states across the West and around $22.6 billion in assets. Just like Mountain America, America First is a cornerstone of the Mountain West, with its own foundation that aims to support education, volunteering, and its communities however it can. The credit union's dedication to its members, as well as its local connections, are part of the reason it's been successful for so many generations. 5. Boeing Employees Credit Union, BECU. Taking 5th place is Boeing Employees Credit Union, or BECU, which, despite its name, isn't limited to just Boeing employees. It started out that way, as the credit union was founded in 1935 in Seattle by just 18 employees with a total of $9. It's expanded since then, and today, its membership is open to anyone in Washington, as well as those a part of other organizations it partners with. It manages over $29.5 billion in assets and serves over 1.4 million people. But even with its massive size, BECU tries to keep a member-focused approach, investing in financial health education, local sponsorships, housing grants, and more. The credit union has also invested heavily in developing its presence and services online, helping its members access and manage their money more easily. 4. Pentagon Federal Credit Union, PenFed. At spot number 4 is Pentagon Federal Credit Union, more commonly referred to as PenFed. It was established in 1935 for members of military and defense organizations, but today, its membership is open to anyone and numbers nearly 2.8 million, which has contributed to its $30.6 billion in assets. PenFed has made a point of supporting its members with quality services and online banking access, offering specialized loans, various checking and savings accounts, mortgages, and more. And when it comes to community involvement, the credit union has sponsorships with numerous institutions and companies to deliver extra experiences to its members, such as a partnership with Porsche and an investment in a local plaza. Those are part of the reason it's now one of the largest and most accessible credit unions in America. 3. SchoolsFirst FCU. Starting off our top 3 is SchoolsFirst Federal Credit Union. It was originally founded in 1934 by a group of Southern California teachers who wanted financial security, though since then, it's grown to offer membership to anyone in the education industry and their families. That's helped it become the largest credit union in the country for school employees and their families, having over 1.5 million members and nearly $33 billion in assets today. The credit union offers auto loans, mortgages, savings accounts, and other products just like other financial institutions, but it also has services specifically tailored to the education community, such as school employee credit cards or higher education loans. Those offerings, as well as its quality service, have earned SchoolsFirst the loyalty of its members. That's partially reflected by the fact that in 2025, SchoolsFirst FCU was ranked the #1 credit union in the country for member banking satisfaction. Yet big as though it might be, our runner-up has over 1 million members more. 2. State Employees Credit Union, SECU. Founded in Raleigh, North Carolina, and still headquartered there, SECU has grown from its humble start with just 17 members to the second largest in the country, with nearly 2.9 million members now. The credit union serves North Carolina state employees, as well as their family members and workers of certain North Carolina companies. SECU manages roughly $56 billion in assets, making it significantly important in North Carolina's economy in addition to being deeply embedded in local communities. The credit union has a presence in all of North Carolina's over 100 counties, providing insurance and estate planning in addition to your more typical financial services. And via its SECU Foundation, it awards scholarships, grants, and loans for community development projects, particularly in education, healthcare, and housing. Its dedication to its state has made it a key fixture for many North Carolinian families. But even SECU is considerably smaller than first place. 1. Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union takes the crown as America's largest credit union, with over 15 million members worldwide and around $190 billion in assets. It started off with just 7 employees of the Navy Department who, during the Great Depression, wanted to create a safe place where they could deposit their money and build financial security. And since, it's swelled into a mammoth institution for members of all branches of the military, as well as veterans, family members, and Department of Defense employees. It has thousands of ATMs, 24-hour service, and over 300 branches, including international branches in 10 countries, making it unmatched in scale in the credit union world. That can be said of its services too, with its auto loans, business insurance, specialized veteran resources, and more rivaling those of larger banks. Yet even with its convenience and larger scale, it's managed to stay true to its community character, with financial literacy resources, partnerships with military organizations, and overall dedication to its members. And there you have the 10 largest credit unions in the United States, serving their 140 million members, from teachers and state employees to military families or entire regions. These institutions aren't just a crucial part of the financial journeys of millions of Americans, but their communities too, offering a more personal and often more specialized approach to banking. Which one of these credit unions have you heard of? Or which credit union do you bank with? Leave a comment below to let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and check out this video here on the top 10 largest banks in America that control our money. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.